As Mrs. Okafor reached for her phone, she heard a strange sound. Click. It was the sound of the back door unlocking. Mrs. Okafor froze. Her heart pounded as slow footsteps echoed through the dark hallway. "Who is there?" she shouted, her voice trembling. There was no answer. She quickly grabbed her phone and dialed her husband, but the call wouldn't connect. Then she reached for the police emergency line. Before she could press the last number, the lights suddenly came back on. Standing in the living room were 4 masked men. One of them pointed a gun at her.
"Don't scream,"
he warned. The children woke up and began crying. Ms. Okafor hugged them tightly, praying for help. Just then, another person walked calmly into the living room. The robbers immediately stepped aside. Ms. Okafor looked closely and her blood ran cold. Boma? The young house girl slowly removed the black scarf covering part of her face. It was her, the same quiet girl who cooked their meals, the same girl who cared for the children, the same girl who they trusted with every single thing. Mrs. Okafor burst into tears. "Why are you doing this? We treated you like family." Boma let out a cold laughter.
"Family? You only trusted me because I played my role perfectly."
She walked towards the wall, removed the large painting, and opened the hidden safe without making a single mistake. The robbers stared in amazement.
"You knew the password all this time?"
one of them asked.
"I've known it for weeks."
Boma smiled. She packed the cash, expensive jewelries, and important documents into a bag. Just as they were about to leave, the sound of police sirens filled the estate. The robbers panicked.
Police! Police! Run, run!"
One of them rushed to jump the fence, but it was immediately arrested. Within minutes, every member of the gang was in handcuffs. Boma stood completely still. She didn't try to escape. Mrs. Okafor looked at her in confusion. You knew the police were coming?" Boma looked down and smiled sadly.
"No."
Then an officer walked towards her.
"We have been tracking these robbery gangs for 6 months," he said.
"One of the arrested robbers confessed yesterday and revealed your name. We surrounded this house before they entered." Boma closed her eyes. For the first time, the fearless young woman looked defeated. Officers led her away in handcuffs. She turned to face Mrs. Okafor one last time. "I fooled everyone. But every lie has an expiring date." Mrs. Okafor hugged her children tightly, tears streaming down her face. She couldn't believe the person she trusted the most had nearly destroyed her family. Boma and the rest of the gangs were sentenced to long prison terms, bringing an end to the string of robbers that had terrified the city for months. Sometimes the greatest danger doesn't come from strangers. It comes from the person you have trusted enough to let into your home.